Press the play and let's just go, bitch.
Welcome to Beneath the Surface, the space where real stories live and healing begins. I am your host, Donovan Sykes, and here we dive deep into the layers of life, the trauma, the pain, the resilience, and the power that it takes to overcome. Whether you are healing, growing, or simply trying to make sense of it all, you're not alone. And on this motherfucking
On
episode,
this motherfucking
we're
episode.
gonna dive straight into it. It ain't no, this
Dive.
is motherfucking just Kiara.
Just
Just
Kiara.
Kiara. Kiara Jackson, for those who don't know,
Bitch.
my motherfucking, my motherfucking sister. Just in case you don't know. So, this episode is entitled, do you remember the name we said? What we called this? Chosen Siblings.
No, it was something else.
It was Chosen Siblings. That's what my man said.
More than siblings.
It was chosen.
Chosen more. Same
Anyway.
thing.
Anyway, we siblings. We're related. Not by blood, but bitch by life.
Not by blood, but by bond.
All that. So
All
what you want to talk about? How you want to start this off? How did we meet?
Sutherland. I think everybody worked at Sutherland.
Do you?
Everybody definitely worked at Sutherland.
The
I
baddest
guarantee
bitches
you.
worked at Sutherland.
Everybody didn't work at Sutherland. Bitch, we was making $12 an hour
$12.
living.
$12.
Take me the fuck back.
$12.
I don't know. $12 an hour. I was able to pay about $600 rent to take care of both my motherfucking insurance. $12 an hour, and we had a ball doing it.
And
I used to love getting up going to work.
I can't say that was my story, but I do remember your presence. I remember your presence. Your presence is unforgettable. And the reason why I say I can remember your presence is because she was always the girl who tried to love everybody on her team. She tried to make sure that everybody was good, and that's what drew me to her. Because even with me, she didn't know me, but she tried to make sure I was good. And I was like, who is this girl? And from that moment, I don't even know how we started, but I think I started like gradually coming over to your house, or we just started hanging out. And life had happened to me. What I'm moving too fast. Life hadn't happened to me yet. We were still friends. I was still going through what I was going through in my own personal life, and we were talking about life, and I was telling her what I was going through with my family. And she was just that person that I could just talk to. No judgment, as we still are today. No judgment. She could do what the fuck she want to do.
Ain't gonna do what the fuck I want to do. You don't tell me what the fuck to do.
But I'm going to judge your motherfucking ass if you ain't doing the right thing.
I'm still gonna do it.
I'm sure you are, because you're a grown woman, but I'm going to judge you based off of what you're doing as a grown woman.
I'm gonna get it together.
We there. But it was no judgment. And when we started to just have normal conversations and all that, I'm like, I feel like she's the woman version of me for some reason. I didn't know why, but it was just like she does what I would do.
Same.
And we bonded. I don't know. I've been drinking. And you're drinking too. It looked like water. What's that?
Some vodka. I'm on my vodka shit tonight.
She's a Tito's girl.
So what? Love some Tito's. I'm a Tito's girl.
This gonna be just whatever. I don't care. I'm stressed out. I have a party a venue to decorate on Sunday, so.
I gotta tag along.
Yes, she does.
I gotta tag along.
My best man, my best woman, but she's a man.
I'm not a man.
I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. I was saying what the people would say.
Y'all think I'm a fucking man?
No, not that. Because you're acquainted with me, you got to be something other than a heterosexual woman.
I'm definitely a heterosexual.
Bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
Rice and cabbage. Ass so fat, she want to grab it. Don't ever play with. Hey, bitch. Bitch. Don't ever play with my sister. This is what that drunk feeling feel like. I said we gonna have fun on this episode. I just want y'all to see her though. But nah, let's get
Yes.
serious. Let's talk about some real shit. What do I want to talk about first with you? Who am I to you? And I'll tell you who you are to me. Who am I to you?
Mm, You're my brother. You're my best friend. You're my journal. I can say anything to you. Um,
She about to make me emotional.
if I ever need anything, I try not to make him the first person I ask for something for, only because I don't be wanting to hit his mouth. But then I just have to be like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm. Cause she needs me.
He gonna give it to me. He gonna talk some shit about it, but he still gonna do it. You're my mirror.
I'm crying already.
You're my
I'm
mirror.
crying already.
Um, you're my mirror. Were you the person that held my mirror up for me to look back at myself? And I tell you often, I feel like I owe you indefinitely for a lot of things that you've done, even if it's not physical. It's not about always being physical, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're drunk. You're crying.
No, I'm not. But I don't get to express these emotions, and I don't think that you know the significance of who you are to me.
What am I to you?
I remember going back when we were working at Sutherland. It was Sutherland.
Duh.
Bitch, it was Conduent in Sutherland, and it was a
I
lot.
wasn't at Conduit.
I
This
didn't
was
know. I didn't know.
2018. This was
Let me
2018.
don't make me lose my train of thought.
But that's how long
I said
it
don't make me
was.
lose my train of thought.
Get back on it.
Okay, thank you. I was trying to figure out life. She was trying to figure out life. But where she was at that time in her life, she was better off than me. And just as a woman, she was so nurturing and loving and caring and understanding and giving to me. Whether it was shelter, whether it was just transportation, whether it was me dropping her off at work in her car. I remember, I don't know if you remember this. I picked you up late in your car.
I was so
Oh,
fucking
bitch, you was
pissed.
livid.
I was so fucking pissed.
You was livid.
And he wasn't just a little late. You was a
Late.
lot late. You was hours late. And I was
bitch,
so
all right, hold up.
pissed.
It wasn't hours, but it was late.
It was about an hour and a half.
Okay, I'm gonna say an hour.
Hour and 90 minutes.
But go ahead.
Yeah, he picked me up late.
And your shit.
And my shit.
And your shit.
And guess what? The next day, who was dropping me off again?
But you know what that taught me? And this is what life is about. If you don't learn something from the moment, then the moment will continue to repeat itself. I learned from that moment. It's why now I apply my logic to life in itself. If someone is doing something for you, you adhere to the guidelines in which y'all have set for one another. Yes, because I feel like this is my sister doesn't mean I get to pick her up late in her car. And that was a thing that I had to learn in that moment. But I wouldn't have learned that if she didn't give me the pushback in which she did. If she would have just been like, oh, brother, it's okay. No. She was pissed off, and I learned. I also remember my blood sister. Blood. We come out the same womb. My blood. I've stayed with you about 3 or 4 times, and that's just off the top of my head of what I can think or remember. You have never asked me for anything. You've never asked me to pay a bill. You've never asked me to give food. You've never asked me for anything. It was whatever my brother needed. And we were calling each other brother and sister at that time, early on, before we even understood.
That's how I knew it was real. My little sister, my blood little sister, my blood little brother could come stay with me right now, and I wouldn't ask them for anything.
Right.
Nothing. Katie, my baby. Anything. She could get
Fuck
anything
you,
from
Katie.
me. My brother could get anything from me, and I feel
Fuck you too.
exactly like that about you.
I'm
That's
part of
how I
y'all
know it's
extended
the
family.
nurturing spirit in me. And let me just stop you. I know you said we met and we both was trying to figure out life. When we met, I was not trying to figure out life. I was just living life. And I say that because when I started trying to figure out life, that's when the challenges came. Like when I put thought into it, when I was paying attention to things, I was accepting of the lessons that were being taught to me. Back when we met, I wasn't trying to figure out life. I was just living. And what's crazy about it is when I wasn't trying to figure it out and was just going, that's when everything was going like good. Like I
Right.
said, we was making $12 an hour. And I was thugging. Like we was living off $12 an hour. I wasn't trying to figure out nothing. It wasn't until I stopped and okay, I'm getting older. My kids getting older. They getting older.
Let's dial it back. Cause it didn't go that way. Let's go to we met, we are co-workers. Co-workers turned into brother and sister. Brother and sister turned into life experiences. Life experiences turned into a lot of things of, okay, we're experiencing life as co-workers, but I still see something in you, you see something in me. And I would never forget. We finna get deep. Yeah, take a little sip. Some would say water, I say Tito's. That's what's in her cup. You came to me as you do even still to this day about the characteristics of men. And you don't come to me per se about the actual characteristics, but just how you speak, I can tell what type of caliber of men you are dealing with. And she came to me. I never forget, bitch. You was sitting at the. I was sitting at the desk, and you came to me. You was like, "I met this dude." Da, 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 da. I say, "Where he from?"
No, not gonna
What?
say that.
I,
Too deep.
I ain't gonna get. I ain't gonna get. I ain't gonna get into the names and all of that. We.
Not even from the place.
Why not?
Just too much.
Okay. I'm gonna respect her wishes. So he told me where she told me where he was from, and based off of what she told me, I said absolutely not, absolutely not. Just based off of where he is from, and you know that thing that saying that they say guilty by association. Just because of where he was from, he was guilty already, and I don't want to find out if he's okay because I've experienced based off of my other sister and her life men that were from that same area. I experienced it, and I said, absolutely not. And what you do?
Still
You
did
still did it.
it.
Still did it. And I said, no. And I gave her the
But
ramifications of why it was a no.
that alone is just an example of me not taking heed and me not listening, so to say. I'm not gonna say he always right because
I
he ain't
am.
always right.
You don't think?
He's no, you're not always right.
I'm always right.
You're always right to Donovan. You're not always right. But a
She
lot
can't name
of
one
a
thing that I
lot
have
of the
not been right about,
times,
but I
a lot of
digress.
things that he is right about, a lot of things that he do say, and excuse me if I'm going all over the place in my word and I'm a little tipsy. But
You lovely. Ladies don't get tipsy, they get lovely.
I
She's
get
just a
lovely. I
little
feel
lovely.
good. I feel good. Let me
I do
say
too.
that.
And we could take another shot.
I always tell him, like, even when I go against your better judgment, when you tell me stuff, I be like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do it this way. I always come back and be like, bitch, you was right. You was right. But I be having to learn. I'm a person that have to see it and feel it before I know, okay, all right. But I'm gonna touch it. I know you say it's hot. I know you say it's gonna burn me, but let me just see. Let me just put my hand on it.
Let me dial. Let me dial it back. Let me ask you a question. And this kind of even in real time, this allows me to depict what her mental is. So when I was going to be very descriptive about what I was going to say, why did you stop me? What was that thing that said, not that?
Um, we have to burp that part out.
Excuse me. That's all you got.
Excuse me,
Look at it.
excuse me. That's
You
a
see how
blooper. That's a blooper.
it ain't no blooper. It's real
Um,
life, baby.
I feel like I'm still on my journey. I feel like I'm still learning. I feel like I'm still going, and I know I'm halfway to my destination. I'm not there yet, and I just certain things I'm just not ready to address because I don't want it to take me back. Not if it, even if it's not physically or anything. It's like mentally. Like I'm not there yet. And even a lot of stuff that I still like just recently, But certain things that I thought that I grew from and that I was getting better at, I wasn't. And
I burped too. Excuse me. I got manners as a man and a woman. Excuse me.
I'm not to my full potential yet, and I'm woman enough to admit that I'm not there yet. But yeah,
I don't
I'm
think that
still.
that's what it was. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
What you
Since
think?
you think that I know it all,
What?
I'm gonna dissect what I feel like why she told me not that. I think because as humans we can be so fearful of an individual, and when we speak on them in a way that is not in a positive light, we don't know the ramifications of what could possibly come from that. So you done with that. Apparently, you're done with that. You've healed from that. You've grown from that. Even as a woman, you've grown from that. But it's still something about that that you are inferior to. Something about that. It's still a connection there with that individual that worries you. Because if it didn't, you wouldn't give a fuck about what you say right
It's
now.
not that. It's not the connection. It's not that at all. It's more so of how do I put this? If I've ever loved you, if I ever said I loved you, if I ever cared about you, regardless if we're still there, we're still not there, like I just wouldn't. And I could love you to death or whatever it may be. And it's just I'm not even gonna say love you to death. It's just more so like I don't even know how to formulate the
You don't
words per
gotta speak,
se.
but my thing is what I think you're trying to say, and I could be wrong. You don't have to have a mindset where you speak ill of someone based off of just telling your experience with that person.
It's
I
more
feel
so
like you
because
still
I had that experience.
right. And if you have
And
grown,
and even though I have grown from it, it's still more so it's like like I said, I'm not there yet.
you're not there what?
I'm not gonna say I'm not there yet. It's just I'm not to the end.
What is the end for you? What does it look like?
I don't know. I'm not there
Okay,
yet.
so this is the problem with humans. You could have a situation and you don't know why you're in the situation. You have to put emotions and words to the situation. I'm simply asking you why you're not there. Something that has happened so long ago. You know why. You know
Not even
why.
from that. It's just
Anything.
pause
You
it, pause it, pause
okay. We're gonna take a brief intermission. Before we took the break, we just had to dial it back to make sure we were on the same accord so we wouldn't spilling over too much of personal information that she didn't want to speak on camera. And I'm very firm on respecting what she want to talk about and what she don't. But why do you feel that it's hypocritical?
It's hypocritical because I still not the same things, not the exact same things, not the exact same traits, but I still deal with some of those things today.
So you feel like you can't speak on something of the past that resembles what you're still enduring now?
I feel like in places where I thought I healed because it was an out of sight, out of mind thing, because I thought that it was over and I'm on this new path, I feel like more so of an unfamiliar feeling. It got me, and I don't know. I
So
feel
are
like
you
it's
not
a big,
healed from that situation?
just not fully.
What would you need?
And I think that realistically, I'm not fully healed, and
question, what you need to heal from that? What do you
I
need?
don't know.
That
Time heals things.
you have had enough time, so it's something more than that. You're gonna have to figure that part out. It's something more than time. You've had enough time. You done had
I
so
said out of sight, out of mind things that are not around, things that you're not doing on a daily basis, things that you're not seeing, things that you're not interacting with on a daily basis. That helps. But when something comes back and you're back to doing it and you're back to feeling it, like it just things that you thought you was healed from, you're not.
but what baffles me with this logic, and this is what we always talk about, how could you still be in a chokehold of something that was not forthcoming to you? How could you still be in a bondage of something of sort? It's like heal from what?
I don't even think it's just healed. I think it's just I know we'll say, and I know, like I said, it sounds hypocritical, but I know we say, like, I'm okay with loving me and okay with loving myself, but realistically, you just want somebody to love you.
Take out these glasses.
It's just the feeling of wanting that. And it's not that I just don't love myself and don't want better for myself. It's just wanting somebody. Like I'm a person that desires love and just want love. And it's like I'll take it at any
At
cost.
any cost. I was just about to say that. At any
I'll
cost.
take it at any
That
cost.
means you're desperate.
And that's sick.
That means you're desperate. If you would take love at any cost to the point
We
that
can't
you
put
can,
this we can't put this on
why we
camera.
can't? We
We're
talking.
supposed to be talking about us. We
This is
can't do
us. This
this.
is life.
We can't put this on camera. I can't be put as desperate in front of the world. Like no sir.
Kiara, let's be frank. Since
Pause
she
this.
feels
Pause this.
no, since she feels like an outcast for work, I'm in a full blown relationship, and for work, my partner has to see me intimate with other men for work. Desperate where? Desperate how? Life is what life is going to be, and I accept it fully. So you just gotta own it. If that's what you feel, that's where you are right now. That ain't where you have to be. I'm where I am right now. I'm in the line of sex work right now, and I am unapologetic about it. And so is the person who has chosen to be with me. He's unapologetic about what anybody could come to him and say or feel or think about who I am. So stop running from the reality of your life. Is why I say everything ain't got to be perfect. And I've watched you many a times mask your imperfections. You're just like every other single black female on this earth. You're no different. Beautiful, but still have a long way to go when it comes to just mental. Me, I still have a long way to go when it comes to just being a man. So stop running from that. You don't grow when you run from that. You own that. You trying to cut off the camera for what? You got 2 kids. My sister got 5. She just let me not go deep into that. I'm just telling you that every aspect of life is different, but show yours. The vulnerability is what makes you relatable. When you're not relatable, when you try to, we know everything. Me and you personally know everything we've masked in our own personal lives from our images and all of that. We know what we do. That's a part of life. So don't cut that out. And I had to learn that that's what makes me grow when I say, bitch, this is me. Take it or leave it. But when you hide it, it gives a person no leverage to understand who they're dealing with. If you say, this is me, they only have one option to receive it for what it is or they don't. But if you go into something other than who you are, the perception of what they receive from you is something totally different. So stop running from that. You are who you are. You are Kiara Jackson, the woman who didn't get it right, the woman who met a gay man, pansexual, gay, whatever you want to call it, who has become her brother to instill certain things. You, as the woman who have given me the love and the nurturing feelings and all of that that I needed to just be a man who said the same thing I told our other sister to make me want to become a better man, to make sure that the women in my life knows how a man is supposed to treat them. So stop running from that. Own everything about you. I mean everything about you. And it's trial and error. I get on you every day, and I'm gonna keep getting on you until you change it. It could be simple shit. And you know what I get on you about. You get on me about certain things too. I'll give you an example. When she came in my house today, she walked in. It was unfamiliar. She was like, "It's so nasty in here." And I stopped her mid sentence. I said, "Never nasty, junky." Two different things. But that's just calling out what you see. She's seen that because it wasn't what that mean. You don't need nothing else unless if you're gonna drink, you're gonna talk freely.
I'm gonna talk freely. I just need a few more.
Okay, we're gonna drink a little bit. We're gonna pause. We're gonna come back to y'all. I'm gonna record this whole everything because she taking me through the ringer with this.
Okay, record it.
It's recording already.
Okay, so I need to know if my cellulite showing.
And if it was, then what?
Bitch, I don't want it showing.
Why? Man, real men love that. Apparently, unless you like a punk or a faggot, call a spade a motherfucking
I
spade.
don't do pumps.
Apparently so, cause a real man gonna love all of that. Show all of that. I'm a real man, despite what the fuck I like. But she worried about what you punk ass, fuck ass niggas gonna like, and I'm telling y'all who it is. And
Do my arm look big?
if it did, then what?
Okay, put it like
They say you know how to cook,
oh, I could
and you cook well.
very good.
Don't play with her, bitch. Now, anyway, show all of that, baby. That's natural. Who Kim gave you that?
Sure did.
Kim?
Pay homage to my mommy.
Oh, okay. I was just saying.
We can do this angle.
You gonna put the mic back in your face?
Oh shit. Can y'all hear me now? Mic check.
1 2 1 2. Motherfucker.
Okay.
What were you talking about? And you
I think we're getting too far off track.
You are.
This episode is
back.
supposed.
Hold up, let me. Nah,
This
not the mic.
I'm just trying to put this back.
I'm trying to
straight.
make sure the mic don't.
How it look
It
on
don't look
camera?
so crazy on camera. I don't want to get up because it's gonna.
Okay, no.
All right, whatever you want to
This
do.
episode is supposed to be about our relationship, not about relationship shit and none of that. We're supposed to be talking about Donovan and fucking Kiara.
Okay, so you since it's
No, we can get to that point.
all right, no,
we're
so
jumping
go ahead.
too fast.
Okay, so you lead me then.
Okay,
Take my hand, woman.
Okay.
What you want to talk about? You better be able to lead us.
It didn't get about relationship shit with me until like 2 or 3 years down. Like we got to talk about the experiences before that.
Okay.
I don't think that my relationship and the choice in men or the choice in the man that I hold on. Words.
You're gonna find it.
You gonna fix this, right?
No, because we said this was free fall.
No,
It's
free fall.
It's free fall. You want me to pick? You want me to help you?
No.
Okay, so find it.
I don't think that the choices that I had that were detrimental to me and my children and the people around me didn't become a thing until years later. I think that once you start evolving and becoming a better person and seeing things for what they really were than you wanted me to. And I feel like because you're on this path and you're becoming a certain way and you have these aspirations and these goals to be a better person, I think that you just want everyone around you to be on them.
No.
Yes.
Can I interject? So, I get this a lot. And I'm going to say it's so disheartening to hear that. Not in a bad way. It's disheartening to hear that it was never seen from the beginning. Because before I even got here, when I was staying with you, when I was driving your car, when you were feeding me, when I had to pay, or under the assumption that I would have had to pay to stay at my biological sister's house, and that was my reality with you. I've always had this mentality. Even when I was at my lowest, I've always said or gave you things to be like, that's not how it goes. And I was on you, staying with you. So it's not that I've gotten on this journey of healing and I want everybody, I've been instilling this same logic into everybody every chance I got, because my logic has been the same. The only thing has changed is my process of getting here, but my logic has always been the same. Um, so you and Sam say the same thing about that. A lot of people make me feel like I'm judgmental because they don't see it the way that I see it, or I don't see it the way that they see it, rather. So it seems as if I'm judging. I'm not judging. I'm saying I've seen this, though I haven't experienced it personally.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Um, I'm
Reword
not
that
gonna
shit.
say that your standard is higher for people now, but I feel like I'm not gonna feel like I'm just gonna say it. Um, because you're on this different path, and I've told you this prior to any of this. Um, your patience. Now I want to say your patience. What were we talking about? What the fuck were we talking about? I said I when it came to before Red, my dog, I love you. Before that, I was saying, brother, do you think that because you've changed and because you have become this person that wants certain things and see certain things a certain way, that you're not being patient and you're not waiting, like not waiting, so to say. Everybody's
Not
not to their full
understanding of,
potential. I'm not saying you're to your full potential because
right,
you do have things you need to work on too,
right,
but because you're further ahead than some people, you don't give that same type of grace
grace.
because your mental and your mind is so much different, or maybe a little bit more ahead than some people, some other people, but you just have to give people a chance to get there. And maybe you may like fumble the bag or fumble a good person because you're wanting them to already be where you are and they're just not there yet.
And that example alone allows you to know what you're going to deal with, because we give the maybe that they're not there yet. You have to determine where you are in life and what you are going to accept and what you're going to deal with. And based off of what you accept and what you deal with determines where you are in life. So for me and you, it's not that I don't give the grace, it's I hear you speak what is righteous within your life, but you still do the opposite. So that means you know better. So I'm not speaking to the point of you not
We
being
had
where
a
I'm at. I'm speaking that
conversation.
you know
We
better.
had a conversation the other day and we talked about loving with your mind or loving with your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And because we're one of a kind and we're so much alike, I think that just who we are, our nature is to want to love from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like we want to love, we want to feel love, we want to give it and feel it back. And it's like my heart will say do these things, and my heart will want you to do these things, and it's gonna hurt my heart if you don't do these things. But my mind saying fuck that. Like this is the right way to do it. This is what you're supposed to do. But that guilty conscience comes from, feeling of your heart. Like, I don't know. Like from as far as I can remember, like back from forever, like I've always, and I have this, like I have close friends, my sister, like anybody, like they be ready to like, you fucking stupid, or why you forgiving this person, or why you doing this, or why you doing that. It's because my heart is just wants love. It just wants to feel love, and I want everything to be okay. Even with my friends, none of my friends get along. None of my friends are compatible, but certain things that I endure or I accept or I let fly, like other people like, man, you fucking stupid.
Let me correct you. So, equating friendship to relationships are two totally different things. So, what you expect from your friend is going to be totally different. So, let's just scratch that out completely. But one thing I know that what your heart desires is what your soul yearns. What your mind desires is what your flesh yearns.
Exactly.
So,
That's the
so
difference.
I'm simply saying the decisions that you are making is flesh driven is why I'm so adamant on why I'm always on you. Because if it was truly your heart, the way that our hearts are designed, you wouldn't put up with that. Because that's not what your heart would be willing to receive. Our hearts are not made to be designed in a way to be accepting of what we are giving. So you would say, me having the same understanding or the patience, I do. But I also know that you or anyone else knows better because it's a flesh thing that you're driven to.
Have you ever had the feeling like I know better? Like this shit ain't right, and I
I
know this
have.
not right, but
Uh,
it just feels so good. In the
flesh,
moment,
flesh,
I do my decisions a lot,
flesh,
and that's why I say like it's
flesh.
hypocritical for me to say. And let me just say this: I feel like I've grown in so many places because
You
I'm
have.
not the
You
same
have.
person that
You
I
have. You have.
was
You have.
5, 6 years ago.
You have.
I'm not, but realistically, like it's just a lot of things that I know ain't no good for me. I know, man, it's some stupid ass shit. Why the fuck am I doing this? Why? Like, you a dumbass bitch. Like, I could look at the next motherfucker and say, you a stupid ass bitch for that, but I sit there and feel it. I don't know. It's just, it feels so good. Like, why things that are wrong feel
Self
so
worth.
good?
Self worth. It's all self worth. It feels so good based off of what the level of your self worth is. Because if your self worth was here and you were giving something that was here, it wouldn't feel good. But since your self worth is here and you're giving something that's there, it feels good. You have to. And that's why I'm always adamant about building yourself and your self worth. Because the more you build that, the things that you receive are going to be like, boy, what? Can I go to? I ain't gonna get too deep. Can I dive a little bit? A little bit. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. I'm a spare her and him. But how I can go based off of your self worth, even if you are associated with someone who's close to me, and I tell you you're still worth more than that, and if you don't know that, and I'm telling you, this is somebody that comes from my bloodline that
But
ain't.
but you gotta understand that. I understand that. We're gonna speak about
Speak about it.
bloodline. Blood does not mean anything.
It should mean something.
That's
Only if
That's DNA. That's genetics.
it
That's
don't mean
it. That's
nothing. You're
science.
right. It don't mean nothing. But if a person that comes from it is telling you it don't mean nothing and you still feel like it does, then it's you. Cause it don't mean nothing. Okay, it don't mean nothing. But I'm telling you it don't mean nothing. And you saying, brother, it do mean something. You're fighting the fight that is forever lasting. So how could that's what I mean when I say you say something that feels good. Feel good. Why, how, and where? What are you looking for to make yourself feel good? You can hit your little, yeah. But I don't understand it, and this is why we talked earlier today. I didn't understand your logic, and I was so disappointed. But not disappointed in a way that I'm gonna beat it in your head until you get it. And the same way I text you and you were mad at me for something that I did, and I said you'll thank me later, and I ain't give a fuck if you liked me or not in that moment. You'll thank me later because when you get to that mental capacity where you understand it, that's what my brother was talking about. Because of right now, some of the men that she happened to encounter, I wouldn't take nothing from now one of you fuck niggas. And she's the woman. But you niggas would have to come way harder when it comes to a man like me. And she's a woman and she's supposed to get and deserves way more than what a man, heterosexual, gay, pansexual, whatever y'all want to deem me to be. You niggas would have to come way better than what the fuck y'all coming with her. Because see, for me, I'm going to leave it at that. Because see, for me, I don't play those type of games. Either you going to hold nigga or you going to fold. Unfortunately, she happens to fold for some of you fuck niggas, and that's what I'm trying to get her out of. Not to say that she's incompetent of understanding, but when you're used to certain things, it's just who you are. So that's why I'm always this person.
Let's just touch
on it.
An unfamiliar feeling, something that you've never felt before, can become a little bit deceiving. Just because I've never, or a person, I'm gonna say a person, because I know a lot of women can relate. I know we as women, just because the feeling is unfamiliar, because we're so used to dealing with a certain type of thing, that when we feel something new, it becomes intriguing. It becomes breathtaking. It becomes, okay, yes, I want this, I want this, I want this. But realistically, it's something that's how it's supposed to be. We're in a daze. We're in like La La Land and peaches and creams by something that's supposed to happen, but because we're not used to having that feeling or feeling that, it's like we're like a kid first taking a bite of fucking candy.
And this is where you go wrong, because one thing I've learned, even as a man, I don't have to experience something personally to receive the lesson from it.
That's where we differ.
I get it. So
there are certain things, and I think this is where we connected as a brother and sister. There's certain things, because he's a male and I'm a female, it's certain things a woman can never understand from a man's standpoint. Mm-hmm. And there's certain things that a man can't understand from a woman's standpoint. It's certain shit that I could be like, okay, like for instance, birth, having a baby. For us, it's more so nurturing. Like, I carried this baby for 9 months. My attachment to this baby is different from your attachment to a baby. Like, I felt this baby. I felt this first move. I carried it for 9 months. Like, this is my kid. Like, I love this kid. For a man, it's like, okay, yeah, I got her pregnant and it's my baby too.
Depending on the type of man that you encounter. See, and that goes back to, you have that logic because of the men you have experienced.
And I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just say in general.
No.
Realistically, it's certain things that a woman and a man, like, it's agreed to.
So answer this question. Why do I feel as a man you're deserving more than you feel you're deserving as a woman? Why is that? If it's based off of experience, I feel more about what you're supposed to be giving than you feel about what you're supposed to be giving. Give me that logic. Why? And I'm a man. I don't know what it feels like to be a woman, but I know what it feels like and how it is to treat a woman. I know what a woman's supposed to feel. I know what a woman...
How do you know what a woman is supposed to feel?
The reason why, the connection that I have with the women around me, the way that I am as a man, and how a man is supposed to show up and treat a woman. I know a woman ain't never supposed to be disrespected. I know a woman ain't never supposed to be called a bitch or a hoe, or have a man put their hands on them or disrespect them in front of their kids.
Why though? Let me ask you that.
Human nature, and this
not human nature. No, stop. Okay. We're not gonna say human nature. Why though?
That's what I was taught.
From who?
My father and my mother. I seen it. So I seen my father treat my mother the way a woman was supposed to be treated. So I seen that. So I understand men who haven't seen it.
Father, okay, we're going to say that. You've seen how a father was supposed to treat a woman. Blood father.
I'm sorry?
Blood father.
Beloved.
Blood father.
whether blood or not.
No, what I'm saying is, you seen you seen both, right? You seen how the person that sperm donor
Correct.
treated your mama.
Correct. I didn't see that because they wasn't together so I didn't see a relationship between my biological and my mother. I'd never seen that. I seen the relationship from the man that raised me, which means that's the most important. It doesn't matter where you come from. It's what is instilled and what is taught to you. It's why I'm the way
Exactly.
that I am with you. Because it doesn't matter where you come from. It's what is instilled and
But
what's
what I'm
taught.
saying is, where I'm going at this is where I say, like, you can't possibly feel how a woman feel because you are a man. Your perspective in how you feel about how a man is supposed to treat a lady is because how you watch someone treat your mom who was a lady. You're not a lady.
Okay. Even if that wasn't the reality, and this goes back to why I'm not religious and I'm spiritual, because I don't need nobody to tell me how to be a good person. I don't need nobody to tell
Because
me.
it's in you.
It's in me. So I don't need you. I don't need a Bible. I don't need a pamphlet. I don't need Mormons. I don't need nobody knocking. I don't need none of that to tell me to treat you good. Whether you are a human, a dog, a lady, a cat, I'm going to treat you good because that's my nature. You have to look for people who are good in nature, not about based off of they treat things accordingly to what they are encountering. I don't have that logic. So yes, I do know how to treat a woman. Why? Because it's just treating people good. And knowing how to handle a woman is something that I know because handling a woman is going to
Do
always.
you think that the way that you are as a man and how you feel so strongly about women, because I say this all the time, like, he is a man. I tell people this all the time. My brother is a fucking man. Regardless of what his sexual preference is,
And I like
regardless of
everything. Just let's put that out there. I like everything.
whatever, regardless of what his sexual
I ain't gonna get
preference
too
is,
deep.
what he likes, he's still a man. Do you think that the way that you are is simply because of how you would want your mom to be treated or your sister to be treated?
The way I am is how I would want you to be treated. The one who didn't come from my bloodline, but I still care for you enough that I would still want you to be treated the exact same way, as in if you came from the woman that I come from. So it's not about who we come from or why we come from them. I want that for you just as well as I want it for your mother, just as well as I want it for Katie, just as well as I want it for my niece. I want that same reality. It's why they didn't understand the pushback that I had when it came to my niece and having another baby. I just want good for you. And you didn't see that from me as a man, so they took it personal, as in if it was an attack. It wasn't an attack. I just want good for you. Because first off, you're a woman. Second, you're a black woman. Let me rephrase that. First off, you're a black woman, and then you're a woman. Because we see black before we even see you're a woman. So the odds are already against you. I'm just a black man that's saying, I want good for the women that I encounter or that are important in my life. And it's so crazy because
But you're contradicting.
tell me how.
I say you're contradicting because I said it's things as a man couldn't feel when it comes to things that a woman can feel. It's certain things that a man would not understand that a woman could understand that a man could understand. Prime example. There are things, and I could tell you everything. Love you to death. Love you to
I'm
death.
gonna get on you.
But it's certain things that I cannot talk to you about that I
that you
could
feel
talk
like
to
I won't understand.
No, that I could talk to Sam about.
Give me an example.
Not just period. Like when it comes to kids, carrying a child, or how I feel about my children, how I feel about certain things when it comes to men. Like it's just
We right. A lot of things, if you put them into depths, I won't understand. That's logical.
that's what I'm saying.
Right, but you're using that in its totality to determine my mental as far as how I react to how I
Not you. I'm just
men
saying men
period.
in
Period.
general.
Right.
Men,
But I'm telling you,
period.
I'm not an ordinary man, as you know, because you've asked me several times, brother, how should my hair look? Brother, do you like this? Brother, what color should my nails be? Wait,
Yes, all the
wait.
time.
Right.
Because I
So
need it from a man's
so
standpoint.
don't tell me what a man don't understand about a woman. That's contradicting. You
You're
pick and
right.
choose what is beneficial that you can apply, and what you feel like I don't understand, you say you don't understand
I
it.
have the best of both
So
worlds
you
and the
can't you
worst
you
of
you,
both
you can't say
worlds.
that because I do understand.
You
I
do.
understand it. I don't have to be a woman to understand. And this is why I say I'm different. Because though I don't have kids of my own, I've raised a many of kids.
Yeah.
Though I did not bear any kids, I've seen what it's like to be left alone as a single mother. So I had to bear that fruit of the labor of my sisters dealing with being single mothers
Do
and me
you
picking
think
up
that
that.
your perspective on how a man is supposed to treat a lady is based off of the women around
No,
you?
no,
Based on how your mom was
no,
treated by your biological father as
no,
opposed to how she was treated by somebody that you didn't come from?
no,
Based off how Sam
no.
was treated by men and then she found love the right way, or even me. Like, do you think that your perspective on how a man is supposed to treat a lady in the right way was persuaded by a man treating a lady in a wrong
No.
way?
My perspective of how, and I'm grateful to God for giving me the mental that I have. My perspective of how a man is supposed to treat a woman is solely how a man is supposed to treat a woman.
Is
That's
that
it.
from growth
From life.
or is that exactly life?
Life. Life. How it's just supposed to be designed. How yours and this goes back to dog, cat, whatever. If you're good, you don't have to know how to treat somebody. You're gonna treat them according. Everybody gonna get the same treatment. Everybody gets Donovan this way, even if you're bad to
We
me.
got to take off from Donovan.
Whatever you want.
We've already came to the conclusion that you're different. You're
Okay.
not the typical
Okay. So what
man.
is the argument?
You're not the typical man. Like, you're not the typical.
But you're talking to the typical man. I'm the typical man within your life. So if this
It's a
typical
standard.
right,
It's
so
definitely a standard.
okay, so why are
If
you
my
fighting
brother
it?
can
Why are
come,
you
if
fighting
my
it?
brother could come through and do this, that, and the third for me and be there for me, I say that all the time. My brother is a man.
So why are you fighting it? Why are you fighting this part of a man that's showing up for you, but lenient to the man that's supposed to show up the way that they're supposed to show up based off of the biblical terms of how a man is supposed to? Why are you fighting me for me not understanding?
I'm not
But
fighting
no,
you.
not in hindsight. But most women would fight this logic because it ain't coming from quote unquote the understanding of a man. But they would deal with a man who's abusive. They would deal with a narcissistic. They would deal with all of these things that come from a man who sees himself as a man, but one who you don't understand. You don't understand what it's like to bear a child. He didn't understand either. It's why he was punching you in your stomach when
Why
you
are
were
you so
pregnant.
relatable? Not relatable. Why can you relate to women in a way that a man is supposed to relate to women, as opposed to a man that just doesn't? Like,
Because truly I seen my father do it the right way.
exactly.
I seen him do it the
That's
right
what I'm
way.
saying. I'm saying, does your perspective on how a man is supposed to treat a lady comes from your experience, from seeing it with your mom,
But
seeing it with your sisters?
I get that. And I understood when you said it the first time. It plays a part, a big factor. But the ultimate factor, because it's a lot of men who have seen the right things and still do the wrong things. So it's not about what they've seen, it's about what you do based off of what you've seen. So for me, I'm a product of my environment, but I also apply it. So I've seen this and it's something that was of good. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it. But had I not seen it, I would still thank God for the logic that I have to still be able to be this person. So it doesn't matter if I seen it or not. You just hope that you're still giving something to say, damn, I had a fucked up life. Even though my life was fucked up, I still know how to treat this woman right. I still know how to never cuss her out. Even though I seen my daddy beat my mom, I never put my hands on my woman because that's what's in me. Yes, I came from this, but that ain't come from me. That ain't something that I took on. It's a lot of things that generically we've taken from our parents. Some good, some bad.
You know, and I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna say from my experience, my son, Caden, my baby, I feel like who he's gonna be as a man is gonna come from how he's seen how I was treated.
Yeah.
I feel like the who he's gonna be like characteristic wise, who he's gonna like for his mentality, everything is gonna come from how he's seen how his mom was treated. And I think a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I'm gonna say a lot of men, not people, we're gonna say men. I feel like men watch their mom go through certain things, and I think it's the love that they have for their mom that it's like, no. I feel like Caden has seen a lot of things. A lot of things. And I'm not gonna say Kaylee either, but Kaylee's younger than Caden. But I feel like my son himself is similar to you when it comes to how I feel like a woman is supposed to be treated. I love this woman.
Mm-hmm.
I love her more than anything. And it's like a son's love to his mom is bigger than anything. And I think that's why moms are the way that they are about their sons as well. But I feel like just off the strength of him seeing what my mom goes through, that I don't want to be that. I don't want to be this person. And I think that's why how you feel and how you are as a man is solely from how you watched your mom being treated or loved the wrong way as opposed to be loved the right way. And I think that's why your mental is the way that it is.
It's not. Can I get personal just a little bit, a tad bit?
Yeah.
Not too much. It's not that. It's me simply knowing right from wrong. Let me specify this. My logic does not come from anything other than me simply knowing the difference between right and wrong.
How are you taught right from wrong?
My own personal experience, own personal things that I inflicted, things that I encountered on my own, and things that I seen. So right and wrong comes from two different aspects, from how you were raised and then things you experience on your own. So your logic, because you could ask yourself, out of your whole family, how you become a multimillionaire, how you become this glorious superstar. That's your logic and how you chose to move.
From
And
what you saw.
it ain't even got to be what you saw, because it's not. It don't got to be what you saw, Kiara.
It was.
That's
like a kid growing up in fucking poverty, growing up in poor as hell. I want better than this.
Kiara, it's everything is not from
because your experience, what you saw, and what you had to deal with.
You know how many people sit in the hood every day on welfare and food stamps and Section 8 and housing and government assistance. It's a repeated cycle for us as a community. That's what they see. You have to be the one to say, just because I see that, the same way I'm on my nieces about X, Y, and Z. That's what you saw. You saw your mama do it. You saw your grandmother do it. So
but you wanted better from your experience.
They have to want it. I'm
talking about as a person. We're talking about the individual.
Right. It's same difference. It's about the experience of the person. Going back, let me before I get sidetracked. I remember it was an incident, and we were in here. I stayed in this apartment. You had an incident with your son, and y'all had a little small whatever, and you got mad and you said something to him that I was not favorable to, that you said when you got mad. And I corrected you right in that moment. And your response to me was something along the lines of, My mama did it to me, gonna be fine or whatever, whatever. That was okay for you because that's what you felt like you received from your mother. So you felt like it was okay to give it to him. And it was a person like me who said, that's not okay. It's not from what I saw. I just know that that's not okay. I don't have to have experience that you don't supposed to talk to your child that way. I don't have to experience that personally. It don't have to be something that somebody had done to me. I don't have to be in a family that was all righteous for me to know that that's not okay.
It
I know
wasn't
that that's
okay.
not okay because that's not okay to me. So I don't have to experience everything to know if it's a factor or not. Is what I'm saying. So again, it comes from what you see, but also who you are. Because you could see a lot of things. You could be taken to church on Sundays. You could pay your tithes. Your family prays every day, and you could still be a fucking mass murderer. So it's not really from what you see, it's what's in you. You just hope that God has given you the best thing that's within you. That's it. You can't do nothing about it. Because right now, with me and you can have this whole conversation and something can be in you and you can say, bitch, I don't like nothing you said and take a gun and bow right here on camera. If that's in you. But if it ain't in you, you ain't have to see somebody do that before. But if it's in you, you still gonna do it to me or not. That's all I'm saying. So again, I'm no better than anyone. I'm just simply speaking logical. And though my logic is not logical to everyone, it is my logic. And I can say thus far, my logic has not been wrong to no one that I've encountered.
Do you not feel like this arrogant?
No. Purpose. Purpose. And I thought I asked myself this when I take showers sometime and I pray for the understanding because it bothers me when people go against my righteous or what I feel my righteous logic is. So it makes me dissect what my logic is based off of what a person is receiving. So when a person receives my logic and I be trying to understand it, I'm like, how do you see it in that way? And that goes to the same thing of when I said judgment. When a person says, you're very judgmental, my logic is not judgmental. My logic is telling you the truth and the truth that you have yet to face. So anything that I'm coming to you with, you feel is judgment, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, because you don't have to agree with what I'm telling
What
you.
I'm saying is you have to give people grace to get there to where they feel like their logic is right or it's the right way to go, it's the right way to take.
It's all
Everybody's
an
not it's
it's an
not
excuse.
everybody's not where
It's
it's
an
not an
excuse.
excuse. It's everybody is not where you are.
It's an
Your
excuse.
journey ain't the same as the next
It's
person's
not, but let me
journey.
tell you why it's an excuse. Because we have had several conversations and you have told me your logic, which aligns to mine, and you still make the other decision. So you can't tell me your logic is not logical when you still make. So you are making an excuse for what your logic is at that moment because you know better.
No
You know,
better.
you know right from wrong. So you can't tell me your logic is you trying to get there. You're there. It's whether you want to accept it or not. I've accepted it, and that's my logic. And y'all don't know how to accept my logic because I've accepted it and you have not. You know you deserve better than the man that you are encountering. You know that. And every time I tell you, fuck it. Hence to someone that I'm close to that comes from the same bloodline in a sense of my father who's dating or who's contemplating on dating my sister. I told him as a man, you're not good enough for my sister based off of logic. This is my brother. We share the same father. This is my sister. The only thing that bonds us is life. And I told him, you're not good enough for her based off of his logic. So how could you not see that for what it is? If you could put yourself in that and you can deal with all of that, and I'm telling you from the outside looking in, that's not good enough and you still feel like it's good enough. But it's going to be me judging you because you ain't where I am. I ain't judging you for what the fuck you are. I'm judging you why you ain't where you need to be when you know better because you're telling me what you know. You've told me several things, and not even just about that isolated incident. You've told me several things about many a man. So why does this change? Because of who this person is to me. I'm going to still be the same person based off of your logic. Because currently, let's be frank, where you are as a woman, you could be way further if your logic was to elevate. If you would adhere, fuck what I'm saying, just adhere to the logic in which you are telling yourself and apply that to yourself. Motherfucker, narcissistic, get away from him. You ain't got to, what you talking to him for? Motherfucker, lie to you, what you talking to him for? So anything you get after the fact of a person showing you who they are, and you still agree to associate yourself with them, everything that you bear on yourself is deserving to you because you've told yourself. So that's all I'm saying. I don't got to be a woman to understand that. I ain't have to have a perfect family to understand it. I'm just blessed with the gift that God gave me when it pertains to my logic to understand it. That's all I'm only preaching logic. And again, my logic is not set in stone. I'm not saying my logic is right or wrong because I don't have all the answers. But if you're encountering me, I'm giving you the answers based off of my experience. So, um, yeah, I think you deserve better. You deserve better. You've, whether you know it or not, you've created the man that I am. And I told this to our other sister. Me being on my ass and you being the woman that I know your strength and what you can do for a man. And you ain't even at your full potential. But what you can do for a man is astronomical. I hope I said that right. It's and it's just the nurturing part.
So
It's the
nurturing.
nurturing. It's the loving. It's the caring. It's the understanding. It's the communication. It's the giving. It's the attentiveness. It's the reassurance. It's the motherly feel. It's the touch. It's the voice. And as your brother, you have given me all of those things. That's why I'm able to tell you when you meet a man, he ain't deserving of that. Because if he can't pour back into you the way you're pouring into him, he ain't deserving of that. And if you giving him all of that, he's supposed to make sure you good. You ain't supposed to ask for nothing. Why do I have to be a woman to know that you deserve that? I don't gotta be no woman to know that. I ain't gotta experience what motherhood or none of that feels like to know that. I know he's supposed to treat based off of what she gave me. I know she's supposed to be treated the exact same way, if not better. Your feet are supposed to be elevated. If you want to go to work, you're supposed to go to work. But knowing who you are as a woman, a man ain't got to worry about nothing but just working. And even when you fall, you have the mindset to make some shit shake. And if a man can't see that, then that's his fault. So, pardon me for pouring life into you. Pardon me for elevating you into the woman you're supposed to be. Pardon me for telling you what a man is supposed to do and how he's supposed to
It
treat
just
you.
takes so long to get there.
It don't, because you're there, but you're making excuses for why you're there. You're there already. You've been there several times. The way you talk to me, I've told you several times, you've been disappointing me lately. But I've told you several times, you sound like me every time you talk. And it was one time that I just was smiling, listening to you speak, because you were so stern, and love makes you weak. You
Love makes me weak, and I think that that's what makes me relatable to a lot of women is that love makes me weak.
why? Tell me why you think it makes you weak?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because you're not whole.
Not that I'm not whole. I just feel like I haven't been loved in
Can
the
I? Can I?
right way,
We
the
take your
correct
take
way.
you a little drink. I'm gonna get up from this thing because I don't want to. Hers is disguised. I'm gonna take me a shot and we're gonna come back to this. But I'm listening to you. Talk to the folk. I'm sorry.
Pause it. I gotta take a
No.
break.
We're gonna fuck up. We're gonna fuck up. We're not pausing. You better keep it together.
my phone.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna do 10 more minutes and we done.
My feet hurt. No, we not done. We gotta get. We gotta get.
We ain't done.
This
I ain't
has
gonna hear
been
this.
an episode about me,
All right. So what you want to talk about? So
us.
let's fuck it. We gonna go to some real shit. We gonna talk about us. We'll get back. Part 2, 3, 4, 5 with her. Um, this episode was entitled, what was it again?
Chosen.
Chosen Siblings. And mm, let me push my leg back for this.
We're gonna say chosen siblings because you were the brother that I never had, that I got, that God didn't give me by blood, didn't give me by relation, but by bond. Um, and not to take away from my actual blood siblings. I love my sister, love her dearly. That's my baby. Love my brother, my baby. Love them. I was raised to take care of your brother and sister. That's who,
You
like,
got me crying over here.
that's just it. Like,
I
I
gotta
think
tell my
that
side of the
how
story.
I was raised when it came to family, when it came to siblings, when it came to cousins, uncle, I think that the differentiation with that comes from where I come from, who I come from. My mama is a good woman, a great woman. And I'm not saying that your mom wasn't, never met her. She was a wonderful woman. But what I'm saying is I was raised that we love siblings. I love my sister, love
Mhm.
my brother. I haven't experienced having a brother or sister, and I'm gonna say from my mom, um, from the womb. My relationship with Katie is immaculate. We have our
I love you,
days.
Katie. That's
Love
my
you,
sister
Katie.
too.
It's immaculate. She's a bitch, but that's my baby. But been knowing her 28 years. Took my brother, 32 years old. I've known him all his whole life. Like, I have not experienced having a sibling that I wasn't close to. And I think that what makes me so close to you, just me having this experience with just having a sibling and loving them, is the way that I love you. I look at you no different than I look at Katie. I look at you no different than I look at Took. Like, you're my brother. I love you.
Mhm.
So I know that's a different type of love from you. I know that's different for you to experience something like that based off of your experience with siblings from your mom. Like, I've had siblings from my mom. So I get that. But I don't feel like blood, and I'm not gonna say blood because blood is blood, but I just feel like blood doesn't make a bond. It doesn't make loyalty. It does not make love. It just makes from the person that it comes from.
That's all it is. And um, I, mm, I've had encounters or thoughts rather. Um, I'm trying to hold it.
Hold it. You don't
I'm
gotta
trying
hold
to
it. Let it
hold
out.
it.
It's me. It's brother and
Um,
sister.
even with you, I haven't experienced a lot of things that I would have thought I would experience from my family. It's why I'm the way I am with you. That's why I show up
What do
for
you
you.
mean?
Though my family has seen me at my low, you have seen me at my low.
Yeah.
The vulnerable side. Even before Samantha had accepted my lifestyle, it was still things that, because I know at the beginning she wasn't in agreement with, it was things that I was able to speak to you about. We have always had a dynamic where it's just been free and open. So we've been ourselves since day one with each other. And that's a freeing feeling, an everlasting feeling, to know that you can be yourself with somebody who you meet in this life. You could just be yourself. And even today, we're still learning to be ourselves with each other because you're still learning to accept parts of me as I progress in life that is unfamiliar to you based off of how you know me to be. So it's just things that I would have thought the fights we have, what we fight about, you would have thought I would have done that from somebody in my bloodline, but it didn't. You would have thought that when I didn't have nowhere to stay and when I didn't have no car to drive, somebody from my bloodline, ghetto smoke blowing hoe. I was trying to be sentimental, and you want to blow motherfucking hookah smoke.
I
You see
need
how she took it
it.
away, but no. Um, you are a different type of love for me, a different type of sister for me, and this is why Samantha gravitated to you the way she did because she knew what you meant to me. And her being from the same mother and same father, she still knew based off of how we interacted, you was something special to me is why she pulled herself in because we understand one another. So in that aspect, um,
The same
I
with
know.
my sibling, with
Same.
Katie.
I ain't met Took and your mother.
You
But even
will.
even that, like it's guilty by association. I don't know Took like that, but if Took was to say, bro, da da da, off the strength of my sister Kiara, and this is your brother, I'm coming here for you. Off of your mother, you could be doing I'm coming. So it's deeper than surface level to me when it comes to like,
Beneath the surface.
eh, you can't see the little sign up there, but it's up
Beneath
there.
the surface.
But yeah, I don't know what else you want to talk about because
Um, when you were at your lowest point in life, even though, like you said earlier, when you met me, I was in a better place in life than you because we were both trying to figure out life. Like I said, I can't reiterate that enough. I wasn't trying to figure out life when we met each other. We were young.
Mm-hmm.
I was just living life. And I wasn't, what's the word that I'm looking for? I wasn't what's the word that I'm looking for? I
Find
wasn't,
it.
what's it called?
We got time, baby. I'm gonna look at the
What's
people
the
while you.
word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Let me help you out. What?
I wasn't taking heed to the life lessons when I met you. Like I was just living life. I've told you that all the time. Like I've had where I'm at in life now, not a bad place. I'm in a good place. I'm okay. Um, I'm able financially to take care of myself, take care of my kids, where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I can pay my bills. I can take care of my children. I ain't got to worry about, oh shit, how I'm gonna pay this bill. When a bill due, I can pay it. It's done. Shit, I'm
And how
paying the
you
bill
get there?
before.
Let's how you get there? What happened? Who?
I feel like God gave me. He was just giving me.
Mm-hmm.
I went from 3-bedroom luxury apartment, garden tubs, big ass apartment, everything, nice car, everything to where I'm at now. Not saying it's bad, but I'm regular. I'm in a hot dog tub, not
Mm-hmm.
garden tub, hot dog tub. The luxury of having an apartment with a washer and dryer connection from where I've been having these things where I didn't take it for,
You took it for
I
granted.
took it for granted. And I'm like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to have as opposed to, okay, let me take that away from you so you can see how I feel to not have these things. It took me getting to a place in my life where God literally pulled my pants down, bent me over, and whooped my ass and put me in the corner and left me there.
But you also know what it is. It's God giving you a person like me who's always going to be on your ass about when you are making and
And
Don't take
I'm gonna
away.
stop you there. It wasn't God giving me you because a year ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, like we've always been close since we met, since day one. But I went in my stage to where like I wasn't taking heed to the things that God gave me. God put you in my life for a reason. He did. God knew I needed you. I say that all the time, but I didn't know. I wasn't accepting to the fact that God knew that I needed you. I wasn't taking it because I didn't understand the lesson of why God put you in my life. I was still, like I say,
So
when
why are
you
you
met me,
fucking contradicting what I just
hush, hush,
said,
hush, hush. Let me finish.
bitch?
What I'm saying is, when we met and
Her titties.
people grow, yeah, pick them titties up. People grow. But what I'm saying is, we met years ago, 9 years ago. Yes, I wasn't learning life. I was just living life. But what I'm saying is, when I started learning life, it was years later. But as I got older, I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little older. Calm down, auntie. But
But even now, though, and this, and let me, I'm not tooting my own horn when I say God has placed me in your life for that reason. But even still to this day, for that reason, because the more you grow, the more you elevate, I'm still at your neck. My foot is on your
I
neck.
think that your foot is on my neck now is because of where you are in
No,
life.
it's
No, no,
not.
no. Let me finish.
All right.
I feel like that your foot, because you are where you supposed to be in life, and
I'm
you no,
not.
not saying where you're supposed to be, where you're on the track to getting where you're supposed to be. You see what's right, what's wrong, where you're supposed. Not saying that because you always know right from wrong. But what I'm saying is you're on a path now to where you know where you gotta go to get to where you need to be, and you see that it's vivid for you. I'm not there yet, and I say that to say this: it's been times to where, man, you have disconnected. We've disconnected. We didn't talk. I'm gonna say the last year we've been like stuck to glue. It's been times where I ain't talked to you for weeks at a time, months at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been that, but I feel like once you got to where you were supposed to be, once you found your path, once you found your clear path to where you were supposed to go, to where you were supposed to be, now you can bring me with you. Okay, I done cleared. I done cleared all the dirt out. I done moved all the objects out the way. I done did all this shit. This where I'm going. Come on, come behind me. Cause this what I'm going to the right place. I need you behind me. That's why I need you
And
to be too.
this is the
You
misconception.
had to grow too.
I'm true enough, but this is the misconception of what many people that are in my life have about me. Because if they feel an inkling of me being ahead of them, it's a sense of growth that I am beyond, and I'm not beyond you.
I'm
Just,
not saying that you're
I ain't say
behind me.
wait.
Our last altercation.
Go
Let's
ahead.
get there.
No, I don't know the last.
Our last
And stop
altercation.
fucking hitting that hookah.
I gotta hit my hookah because this is real. This how you know it's real.
It ain't motherfucking real.
This is
You see
real.
how
This is
I could tell her. Even don't worry about it. Go
fuck
ahead.
all that. This is real and authentic. This ain't dressed up.
It ain't dressed up. I just
Outfit
said
off
stop
the
smoking your
mannequin,
hookah.
motherfucking real
I just said
shit.
stop
No, this
smoking
is
a
real.
fucking hookah.
No, we ain't portraying. I gotta stop smoking a hookah because we in production, because we filming. No, bitch, this is real and authentic. This is what this episode is about.
It is authentic.
So fuck all that.
Okay.
I hit my hookah, bitch. I ain't to the point to where I
Okay,
ain't
so I'm
gotta
gonna
hit
get
it.
back up and take me another shot. Can I do that?
Take you another
you
motherfucking shot. I'm gonna drink
and
me
watch your
one, too.
motherfucking thick ass ankle.
What I'm saying
I'm
is,
listening. No, I ain't
before
gonna get
you
up.
got to I Am Donovan, but beneath the motherfucking surface, when you was motherfucking, do I
Young
need to pull
Slim,
up the
young-
motherfucking pictures?
Just let it go. Go ahead.
No, ain't no let it go. This is really authentic, right?
All right, Young Slim.
Before
Hold on, let
you
me
got
take me a
to
drink because she
beneath-
trying to show off on me, and she don't want me to do it.
No, we can do
And
it.
okay, come on. Hold, 1 second.
Get a shot.
I ain't playing with you.
Bitch, this is gonna be a motherfucking episode. Ho. Hand me my motherfucking phone.
Where is it?
Right there.
You could talk on it. I'm back. I'm sorry for that brief intermission. But what you were saying? She checking for. I'm gonna say it on camera because I'm putting this on there for the multiple niggas that she has in her phone. You like that? Does that sit well with you? Huh? Make sure your mic is in your face when you speak. Since we real, let's talk about it. Who you texting? Huh?
Mind your business.
Exactly. She ain't real.
Okay,
That's
so
what I
back
mean.
to where we
That's
are.
what I mean. If you gonna be real, look in the
this nigga
motherfucking
was
camera and
motherfucking
say,
I am- No.
Yeah. Look in the
Bitch.
camera and tell who you talking to.
Let's talk
if you
about
want to
it.
be real, talking about me.
Okay, so, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying that. People get to
Yeah.
their full potential in fucking life. My brother has got there.
I'm not there, baby.
Almost.
I'm not.
You're
not.
on the path to get to your full
Everybody
potential.
should be. I'm not
Everybody
near there.
should not be.
No,
everybody should be, but everybody is not there.
Of course, I know that. I'm not. I know
but
that.
let me just get to this part.
You better.
We're beneath the motherfucking surface.
She better speak.
We're talking about
right.
these pictures on the motherfucking wall. Y'all can't see them. We talking about motherfucking Slim. Young motherfucking
What about it?
Slim.
What about it?
Bitch,
What
we're
about
talking about motherfucking young Slim. I'm saying before Donovan, I am Donovan Sykes before beneath the motherfucking surface when it was just motherfucking Slim.
They calling your phone? Who? Answer it.
They don't matter.
Answer it.
That don't matter.
Answer it.
Fuck them. I'm talking to my motherfucking brother.
This is what I mean. Fuck all of what she talking about. Cause for me and what I got going on, and this would be a prime example of what I say with own your shit. If that's your shit, own your shit. I ain't talking about the phone in general. I'm just saying how life could be a distraction, but nothing in my life is a distraction. I'ma say this is what it is.
Because your man at home sleep.
It ain't even about that. Because if he wasn't, I'd call him.
Fuck that. That's nothing.
Exactly.
We're here.
Yeah, right.
What I'm saying is...
Make sure you fix the rug because fix it back. Thank you. Aesthetic.
Okay, that can't even see the rug. But what I'm saying is... What makes us motherfucking sister and brother, where our connection comes at, before he became I Am Donovan, before he became I Am Donovan Sykes, let me get your hashtag right. I Am Donovan Sykes.
Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe.
See how she plugged it in.
It was me. It was me, and it wasn't me because I knew right from wrong or I knew how things were supposed to be in life. It was because of this is my fucking brother and fuck what's right. Fuck what's wrong. I need to be here for my motherfucking brother. This is somebody that I care about. When I love you, I love you. You can't do nothing wrong. But what I'm saying is, before all of that, before you found your right path, before you found where you were supposed to be and where you were supposed to go, it was me. And I'm not saying that you forget that. But our last altercation, and siblings have that. We do. We have our altercations. I felt that way. I felt like you forgot. Like, I know I didn't show up for you in this way at this time in your life where you know where it's right for me to show up where it's wrong for it's because it's me, and I'm not giving an excuse because it's me, because I can honestly say this. This motherfucker don't give a fuck who you was. This bitch cut me off. This bitch cut his mama off. He don't give a fuck. Period. If I'm not being motherfucking loved the right motherfucking way, how I feel like I need to be served the right fucking way, I'm cutting you out. But what I'm saying is I feel like that you forgot before you had this mentality of the people who were there for you.
How? Tell me why you feel that way.
What was our last? We had a last altercation. I'm a little drunk right now.
You tipsy.
I'm tipsy. I'm a lady. I feel good.
Thank you.
But
teach.
What did we have an altercation about? What was that about? That's how you know it was
bullshit. But it was big at the time for us.
Because we didn't talk for 2 fucking weeks. And let me tell you, bitch. I found out this hoe went to motherfucking Chicago. I looked at his motherfucking location. I say, look, bitch, I don't give a fuck how grown you think you is. I don't give a fuck how mad you think I am at you or how mad you is at me, bitch. We can agree to disagree. But you need to tell me when you getting on the motherfucking plane and when you leaving the fuck up out of here and where's my motherfucking niece. bitch. That's
And
it.
her
That's
niece is my
all.
dog. But if you want to call a spade, let's tell them how every time you go somewhere, I don't know your location because it mysteriously turns off. And then when we were arguing about it this past holiday, which was on Easter, and I was getting on her because I didn't see her location as a brother is supposed to do. And I said, I'm not sharing my location with you no more again. And she said, I don't care. I wasn't checking for you anyway. So we don't share locations to this point.
Bitch, and we're gonna share them.
I ain't sharing nothing with you. Because every
gonna
time
give
you
me
want to
your
go
mother-
to the Mosey Rosie,
Shut up, bitch.
Exactly.
Stay on my business.
I'm in it. I'm supposed to be.
And I told you why.
I know.
But we ain't gonna get
That's
on
not
that on
the
camera.
point.
But
We can.
no, we not.
We can.
I could be my authentic self with my brother. Yes, I can. I can. And maybe I'm fucked up for that because I could tell him when I be like, "Look, brother, I'm turning my location. I'm over
You
here."
don't tell me that,
but I
though.
didn't, and I was wrong for
You
that.
never do.
I was wrong for that.
Never.
But I can't tell him, "Look, brother, I'm turning my location out." But at least he could know where I'm at, because bitch, when I'm fucked up, who I'm calling? I know you sleep.
When you lovely.
I know you sleep. Don't fuss at me. But I'm over here and this was going on. Please come help me. He coming. He gonna be like, bitch. One thing about
What they
him,
said on Players Club in room 306.
one thing about this motherfucker, he gonna pop his shit. He gonna talk this shit. He coming on.
But let me say this.
Brother, can I loan? Can you borrow me $40?
Interest. Because anybody now, and I used to be the person, because I used to be a person that bought, first off, I'm not in a financial position to do or give anything. But when it comes to the women in my life, I'm a sacrifice. So if you need something, based off of me knowing that I know you know better and you did something that you weren't supposed to do, you got to give me interest on anything I give you. Not because I need it, because I wanted to teach you, stop asking me for something. Because that interest, I hope, would break you up from that thing of wanting or needing something. So you want X, Y, and Z? I need $20. And one thing I can say about you, though, bitch, you pay your interest.
I pay my motherfucking
interest. You pay your
interest.
motherfucking interest. And without no problem. Because when I came in the house, and it was the phone bill, and then it was something else. But it wasn't a total of $200. And I walked in and I seen $200 and 20s on the thing. I said, okay, I like this. She doing her thing. But that allowed me to know that what I feel like I'm instilling is working. It wasn't about me judging you. It was like, if I stay on her about it, she's going to eventually pick up what it is that I'm trying to put down. So it's not if you're learning this or if you're getting this or I'm being harsh or it's my way. Excuse.
We talking.
Are we? Or are you on your phone?
I'm not,
This an interview. Okay, see, this is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. You see her side, and we're on a whole podcast thingy. Who is this? Yeah. That's what I mean when I say they don't be ready for growth. She still can't even tell me, and she's still texting and still haven't turned around.
There's 3 people out in text.
And you gonna make it even worse for yourself. So everything you talking about is null and void because you just showed your hand.
Bitch, and you better edit it out.
All this is what it is. But come on, we got to wrap this up. We got 5 minutes. What you want to talk about? It's like you got 2.5. I got 2.5. That makes it 5.
Let's talk about these.
What?
Like I say,
talking your mic, ho.
Am I on here? I feel like and you got to take out the I feel like part.
No,
you just got to get me real.
It's this. Oh yeah, on that part.
Got to make sure I look good.
Okay, you better make sure you look good.
I feel like
make sure I look good.
Certain lessons in life got me to where I am, put me to where I am. When it comes to certain things. Oh, bitch, why you didn't tell me my titty was coming out?
Nobody paid attention to that.
They fucking paying attention to it.
Only you. You get distracted by the things of the world, not me.
Fuck the things of the world.
Apparently not. Focus, bring it back.
I
should have had me a little cup with a thing in it.
You go get your little cup.
No, because I don't want to drink no more with you.
Keep drinking because we finna fry that chicken.
I'm finna kick this hoe out. She
Finna
ain't
fry
getting
that
out of my chicken.
chicken and
I'm
give me
finna go
them
buy my
beans and
man.
rice,
I'm finna go buy
bitch.
jalapeno beans with
I'm
rice.
eating them.
I'm going by my husband, my fiance. Shout out to you, Curtis. I love you
Big
so
Red. I
much.
gave you that name.
She did. I love you so much.
I feel like certain things and certain experiences in life got me to where I am. I feel like I had to experience those things on my own, regardless of what you told me, what was right and what was wrong. I feel like I had to experience them on my own. I feel like a lot of things that God gave me in life I took for granted. I feel like a sense of entitlement. Like I'm supposed to have this is how it's supposed to go. And I wouldn't say entitlement is a good thing or a bad thing because I feel like as a person you're supposed to know. That's the difference in knowing what's right and what's wrong, what you're supposed to have. I just feel like I took the things that I was supposed to have as granted. I feel like God stripped me from everything. He took everything from me and made me sit in my shit. Okay, yeah, you getting evicted out of this apartment, but I'm gonna put you in another one. And I'm doing that for them kids. Or I feel like, yeah, this car broke down and you ain't pay your car. No, you 2-3 months behind. I'm gonna, okay, your income tax coming next month. I'm gonna put you in another car. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that. But I feel like my last situation with life or my last encounter with life itself, because life is a bitch, life be life. And I feel like God finally bent me over, whooped my ass, and put me in a corner and left me there. He ain't put me in a corner for 5 minutes, like, all right, come on, I'm finna help you. I'm finna give you what you need. I'm finna put you where you need to put. He put me there and he put me there. And I feel like that, me being at my absolutely lowest for a year, put me in a position now to where I know what it feels like to be at my lowest with certain things, and I know what I have to do to keep what I have going, keep my ball rolling, keep my life going at a steady pace. And I just
Can I
feel
ask you a
like
question? Ideal. What does Kiara want? What if just say I'm not your brother and I'm a man that's sitting across from you and we're meeting for the first time and you have your kids, all of that. And I said, what do you need from me? What would you need from me as a man?
what I would want from a man is I want to be loved the right way. I want my kids to see a love that is real. I want my kids to see their mom loved in the right way. I want to experience love in the right way. I want to experience a love that doesn't hurt. I think that women that have been hurt so much over and over again, we're accepting to things that we shouldn't be accepting to. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is supposed to be a beautiful thing. Love is not supposed to make you cry. Love is not supposed to be toxic. Love is not supposed to be a black eye, or you catching a nigga with this bitch or catching a nigga with that hoe. Or love is supposed to feel good. It's not something that's supposed to hurt. I want a man to treat me in a way that my son could look up and say, oh, this is how I'm supposed to treat a woman. This is what's supposed to go on because I watched my mom be loved in the right way and I seen my mom be loved that way. I want my daughter to look up at me and say, damn, like, why I gotta deal with this about this nigga and my mama got this and my mama had that or my mama felt this and my mama felt that. Like, I just want my kids to experience. I want a man to come in and love me in the right way so my kids can be a representation of that.
Okay. We finna dive deep.
My kids mean so much to me. And I feel like
I'm
as a
learning to be
woman, and I'm
quiet.
gonna say this, and I know a lot of women not gonna admit this, but your kids can give you what a man that you desire and love from, that your heart wants love from, that your soul wants love from. Like your kids can't give you that. Your mama can't give you that. Your brother can't give you that. Your sister can't give you that.
I agree.
And
I agree.
I am woman enough to say now, like at a certain point in my life, and it's sad to say, and a lot of women not gonna admit this, but we'll say we love the man more than we loved our kids, but realistically, we loved the thought of a man more than we would love our kids. We
Yes.
love the desire of a man,
Yes.
the feeling of a man more than we loved our kids because we knew we couldn't get that with our kids.
Right.
And I want a man to come and love me in the right way so I wouldn't have to think that or I wouldn't have to want to feel that.
Let me double down. Can we continue the questions? I've listened to you, and it was one word that was very prominent in this whole conversation of what you said. And you said, in the right way, living in the right way. You said that maybe, I say 10 times. What is the right way for you? Because you could say right way. What is the right way?
A right way for me is something that's not questionable. Something that doesn't hurt. Something that doesn't make me feel like, okay, I have to accept this because I love him. Or I have to accept this because he loves me. No. Love is supposed to be a beautiful thing. Love is supposed to be where I could leave my phone unlocked, you could leave your phone unlocked, or you could leave out the door. Or if you could call me, if you do stay out all night, or you be gone, like you don't come home at night, I don't think like nothing ill. Oh, okay, something must have happened. Maybe he had a flat tire. Maybe he couldn't get home. My doubt would be, is something okay? Like, are you okay? Are you all right? As opposed to, oh, you was laid up with a hoe.
I'm finna fuck you up with this question.
What's the question?
Going back to what we talked about earlier. Knowing you have told me what loving the right way feels like, why are you accepting of anything other than what you just said, what it's supposed to be? Why?
Maybe because I'm used to it.
Excuses again.
It's not excuses, maybe.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to say excuse.
I'm not going to say excuses, maybe because I haven't experienced it. Maybe because I haven't had it.
You ain't got to experience something to know what you deserve. You don't have to have experience.
How do you know what you deserve if you haven't had it?
Based off of your standards. I ain't got to know that this is where I belong until I get there. I know I deserve more than this right here. I don't have to. I don't got to be in a nice car to know I deserve a nice car. I don't have to be in a nice house to know I deserve a nice house.
You're right.
So
That's
you don't have to experience it to know you deserve it. You mean to tell me a man got to come and treat you nice to know you got to be treated nice? No. You supposed to know you got to be treated nice. So that's the contradiction of what I said.
But you have to have seen something been treated nice to know what that is to be treated. If you don't know, you don't know. Prime example. Okay, we're going to say a mother's love.
Okay.
If your mama came to you and said, I don't give a fuck if the world telling you the sky blue. If I tell you the sky green, you going to believe what the fuck your mama saying because that's what your mom's saying because you love your mom and you know your mom is right. No. Right or wrong, true or false?
Wrong.
How do you know if you don't know nothing different? If you haven't seen it? If let me say this. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I don't agree. Let's put that on the record.
Well, this is my perspective, so we're going to agree or disagree. I don't give a fuck if I'm fucked up. If my mama say I ain't fucked up, I'm not fucked up. Point blank, period. Mama, am I wrong?
And that's why most of us have the mental that we have now.
But how do you know the difference?
Because you got to know. You have to know. Just because your mom says the sky is green and you know with your own motherfucking eyes.
How do you know with your own eyes?
Do you not know? So there would be a thing.
We're talking about an infant.
Okay, we ain't going.
No, that's what we're going to talk about.
I didn't know we were talking about no infant.
No, we're not going to say infant. We're going to talk about period.
Adult.
We're not going to say mom. If you have learned a behavior
self-logic. It goes back to self-logic. What do you mean?
How do you know what self-logic is if you don't know?
Okay, let me give you this.
If you grew up in a school and a school taught you if a school taught you 2 + 2 was 5. 2 + 2 is 5 from the moment you learned math. To a motherfucker coming around you saying, no, 2 + 2 is 4. 2 + 2 is 4. How is that self-logic if you haven't had that?
You don't have to have something or experience something to have self-logic.
It's not in everybody.
I ain't saying it is.
That's where my argument comes from.
It's not an argument. You can't say it's not in everybody. if you don't think that your way of thinking is righteous, and I'm telling you, because you saying how is this self-logic, and I'm giving you self-logic.
What makes your way or how you think what is logic and what is right different from mine? Just because you think what you think it doesn't matter.
It's logic.
You're missing
Kiara,
what I'm saying.
it's a lot.
It's going over your head.
Don't
what
say
I'm
that,
saying,
'cause
no,
it's
it's
not.
going over your head.
Okay, if that's what you feel.
It does not matter. Just because you feel your way is right, that's what we can agree. And I'm just saying, not on any just pinpoint
We're speaking
thing.
about logic.
We're speaking about in
Logic.
general. Just because you feel like your way or how you feel is right, I feel like my way is right. It doesn't matter. How you feel like your way is right, I feel like my way is right.
I'm going to give you that. But we're going back to logic. So the ways can be...
How do you learn logic?
Hold on.
How do you learn logic? Because somebody got to teach you it, right?
I'm going to give you... Correct.
So if you're
it's based off of what your mind processes. Because if somebody teaches you logic and you still don't understand, then that's your lack of logic. Because if somebody tells me that the sky is blue, and I know the sky is blue, and they're teaching...
How do you know if the sky is blue?
Based off of me knowing the color of what blue is.
How do you know what the color of blue is,
based off of what someone's told me.
Exactly.
We're speaking about your right. But how you're saying is...
About what someone's told you what is right.
But you're still saying, based off of what your logic is, because it's not the same. Logic can be and also cannot be subjective. So
how do you know what logic is and what logic is not? That's what my debate is. How do you know it? Because someone told you, right? Or what you've seen.
Logic goes and is equated to logical. It's a logical thing. So let's talk about something that's logical. Fuck all of what we think and what your mind thinks. Let's speak about logic. So if I said, damn, the sky is burnt orange. The sky is burnt orange. That's what I think, my logic. That's how I process it. It ain't wrong. I ain't saying that you saying that my logic is wrong, because I probably see burnt orange. But logically, we know that the sky is blue.
Because someone said it was
because
blue.
It's fucking blue. Nobody got to tell me this to look at it to show you it's blue.
If you don't know the fucking color of
that's
blue,
your fucking logic. Your logic is stupid. That's why it's not logical. Yeah. Because if the common or the mass majority, fuck the mass majority, if we know, Google what color is the sky right now? Google it. Put it in your phone.
That's what Google says, though.
Logical.
That's what Google. How does fucking...
What's the...
What makes logical? That's what we talking about. What is logic?
Whatever your thought process.
Logic is based off someone that said that.
I'ma say this, and I'm gonna be so transparent with this.
We're talking about science.
Yes, science.
Let's get to
I'm so... She in her phone, y'all,
no,
again.
We're on Chat GPT.
It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say this. The world says, put your mouth in the mic when you speak.
We're getting back on subjects.
Okay, so we're going back on subject. But hold it.
What are some advantages of choosing family relationships?
How you gonna switch to my? Let me tell my part first. No, can I tell my part?
Because it doesn't matter.
It does matter. Let me tell my part, please.
Logic is what you're taught and what you're supposed to believe.
It is. So, right.
Just as real as fucking God made Adam and motherfucking Eve.
You're right. That's what I was gonna say. Logic is subjective. I'm gonna say
it's what you believe is right and what I believe is right. Your logic may be different from my logic.
I get it. And I understand that. It's why I was about to say the same thing as when it comes to my sexual preference and who I am. Logically, how I think about that is not logical to the mass majority. I cannot fight the mass majority on their logic when it comes to my sexual lifestyle or my preference, because per society standards and how it was designed, the sky was blue. So just because I'm looking at the sky and seeing it orange doesn't make my logic right. Just because it's man and woman and me saying that I'm pansexual doesn't make my logic right. It's still my logic. And I'm not arguing with you about the reality of what the logic is. If y'all say this is the Bible and y'all say that this is what we are supposed to adhere to, my logic is far-fetched from that. So I'm not comparing my logic to the Bible of what I'm supposed to do. It's my logic. So I'm not saying your logic is wrong. I'm just speaking about logical. Because even me in that moment, I'm still logical of knowing that I'm going against what they say.
That doesn't make it the right way.
I ain't saying that. I'm speaking about logic.
How do you, that's my
I
argument.
get what you're saying. How do you know
what logic is?
Logic is the right
What
way.
if your
And we would never know the right way. So that's the logic. You'll never know the right way. So you got to follow what you feel.
Let's get on track.
Because she ain't no logical ass bitch.
Okay.
Talking to Mike Ho. And I'm sick of this bitch.
What are some advantages of chosen family relationships compared to biological ones?
What are some chosen advantages?
I'm gonna give you some pinpoints and we can touch on.
You ain't got to give me none.
No. This is what Chat said.
Talk. If you're gonna talk.
Chosen family.
You can't turn you all the way to the side.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading.
Let them see the girl.
Chosen family relationships come with certain distinctive advantages compared to biological family ties. Here are some of the benefits.
But you
gonna
give everything away before I can explain
No. We're gonna dissect each and every last one of them. Let me give them the pinpoints. If I can give you the keywords. Calm down. Give me the sight words.
Child.
Emotional support, freedom of choice, enhanced communication, diverse perspectives, shared values and interests, flexibility and adaptability, resilience and loyalty. What you want to talk about first?
Okay, so can I give you a little pushback on that?
Pushback on what?
A little bit. Reading the question is one thing, but giving me the answers is another.
No.
I ain't telling you.
These are different key points to talk about.
No, I get it. I get that.
We can elaborate on each one of them.
You're right. Listen to me, please.
I'm listening.
Those are key points. But for a person who doesn't have a mind, they get to piggyback off of those. Ask the question and let them.
No, these are key points. That wasn't a question, nigga.
But all of those things you gave me, if I ain't have nothing to respond to, I could have picked up.
No. What I said, did I ask you a question?
You did the first question, and then you went up. You went all up to the key points, and I
didn't ask you no question.
Yes, you did. You said, "What is something that?"
That was a question.
Okay,
it is a question.
So and then you read off the things, and I'm saying, if I was a man who didn't have an answer, I would have piggybacked off of something that I heard you say.
Okay, well, I shouldn't have asked you a question. I should have said, here are some key benefits.
What the question? What the question?
I ain't gonna ask no question. I'm gonna say
Go back to the question.
Shut your lips.
Give me another one then.
Okay, shut up. Okay.
I'm sick of you, bitch.
Here are some key benefits as to why a chosen family relationship comes with distinctive advantages. First one. Emotional support. What can you say about emotional support when it comes to a sibling that is not blood related?
Instant, easy. Blood related, you feel like you have to be emotional. Not, it's a given. So if somebody shows up for you emotionally, it's because they care and they want to be. When it's a sibling, it feels like if you're sad, I have to be there because we're indebted. So when it comes naturally from someone who it's not supposed to come from, I resonated with it more because you didn't have to give me that. But when it comes from family, we feel like that they're obligated to give me that.
Obligated was the word I was going to use.
I know you were. I'm that nigga.
No, because you're my brother.
Oh, okay, well.
Oh, okay.
We wasn't on the same accord earlier, so I don't know if we're on the same accord or not.
From a person that you call your sibling as opposed to a person
make sure you're talking in the mic, sweetie.
Emotional support from a person that you call your sibling as opposed to a person that is actually your sibling is a big thing.
They can't see you, Kiara.
I'm more receptive to a person that's not actually my sibling that gives me their opinions or give me the emotional or vulnerable state when it comes to certain things, because I feel like that's real, that's more authentic. As opposed to someone that's actually my sibling, I feel like you're supposed to be that way. You're my sister. You're my brother. So you have to feel this way because we're related, because we're kin, as opposed to someone that's not blood related. Oh, okay, this is
So
real.
we see that on the same accord.
This is authentic.
Okay, we see that.
Okay, that's the first thing.
Finally, we agree upon something.
Freedom of choice.
Give me something.
Relationships often prioritize effective communication, leading to healthier conflict resolutions.
So that was based off freedom of choice.
Or hold on, let me give you the other one.
Yeah,
less obligation. Chosen families are formed out of desire, which can encourage more honest interaction.
These are more statements. You ain't asking me a question. I don't get the question.
These are key points.
Okay, so
the question was chosen family relationships. Hold on. Go back to the question. The question was, what are some advantages of chosen family relationships compared to biological ones?
Okay, now give me one key point after the one we just did. Give me the other one.
Emotional support.
I think everything is going to go back into what I said. Everything is going to fall into that.
Okay, so look, hold on. We're going to have to fix this. But, okay, so that was the question. What are some advantages of chosen family relationships compared to biological ones? The first one was emotional support. We could elaborate on that one. Mm-hmm. Family choice. We can elaborate. Freedom of choice. We can elaborate on that one.
Let's not go too fast.
Okay.
So what's the first one we should elaborate on?
Okay. Emotional support. You said that. I feel like if you're my blood sister, you're supposed to.
Okay.
As opposed to someone that's not. That's how, like, you ain't my sister. You ain't supposed to tell me this.
Right.
Basically, your situation. Your sister was supposed to do these things for you. Your sister, because that's your blood, she was supposed to give you somewhere to stay and not ask you for anything.
So let me tie that back into the first thing. That goes back to logic. Mm-hmm. What your logic is and what your mind is. So everything ain't logical, even though it's supposed to be logical. We think that your logic would be that because we are equated with one another. That wasn't the word. Associate, whatever the word is. You would think that would be the logic. And it ain't. So that contradicts the whole thing of logic. Logic ain't so logical if it ain't logical. Period. Sums that up. Because you would think, you my sister, we supposed to agree. We supposed to have understanding. You don't understand me? We come from the same mama and daddy. You would think we would have the same mental brain, chromosomes, everything. That ain't logic. So just because I think it doesn't mean that person is going to think it. Period. We're going to end it on that part.
Even more so if we want to dive deeper into that. Like we're going to talk about realistically how we are as people. Man, how the fuck you gonna do me that, bitch? You my motherfucking sister. You ain't supposed to do me that.
Right.
You my motherfucking brother. You ain't supposed to do me that. How the fuck you gonna put me out your motherfucking car and leave me somewhere, and this stranger just can't pick me up and brought me all the way to where the fuck I was.
And you know how I understood that? Because I had to understand that even though that this is my sister, they probably not have a logical thought process to understand that you wouldn't do that to your person, your brother.
That's because we wouldn't.
But that goes back to the logic. We wouldn't do it. So I'm speaking, when you ask me based off of experience how you learned that, it's because of who I am.
It's instinct.
It's in me.
You're right.
So it's no change for
that.
Thank you. Finally, I had to go chapter to chapter.
Okay, next subject. Freedom of choice.
I'm trying to remember what the fucking question was.
Freedom of choice. The question was, what are some advantages of chosen family relationships compared to biological ones? I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to help you. I'm going to lead the way.
I don't.
Freedom of choice. Example. you can talk to me about certain things that you can't talk to Sam about. Why?
I think it goes back to the connection and the freedom of
Choice.
right, but the obligation of wanting to conceal certain things from someone who comes from where you come
Is it
from, based off of
respect? Is it a different level of
respect and
respect?
judgment.
Do you remember us having conversation about when I've said this recently, I said, why is your standard of me higher than what you have of her when it comes to certain things?
I remember because the same thing we was talking about. I feel like because we come from the same person, she's supposed to already know her expectation. You don't know yours based off of me experiencing you, so I'm supposed to give you yours. So that's why I can drill in your level of expectation. We come from the same mom and daddy. You're supposed to know what the fuck I'm talking about already. If you don't know, oh well. Not really, oh well, but that's how I feel. So that's why. But also because our experience and encounter with each other was different. So I expect more from you because truth be told, me and my sister have been through a lot together, but me and you have been through a lot together in the short period of time. We've experienced 9 years together. Almost 10. Me and my sister, she's 34, 36, I'm 34. So we've had all that time together. But in the short period of time of the 9 years, I've experienced damn near everything with you that I did with her in that long period of time. So
that
for
makes
her,
the expectation different. Okay.
Different.
I could take that.
Okay, 2 for 1, 2 for 0.
Enhance communication.
As far as how do we enhance it?
Open dialogue. Relationships often prioritize effective communication, leading to a healthier conflict resolution, less obligation. Chosen families are formed out of desire, which can encourage more honest interactions.
What are you asking? I'm not following.
Gotta go back to the question.
Please do.
What are some advantages of chosen relationships compared to biological relationship? Enhanced communication, open dialogue. Relationships often prioritize effective communication, leading to healthier conflict resolution.
Okay. I'll give you an example. When we were out, she knows we have never fought in public, ever. That was our first time having a public altercation. And we were both slightly inebriated. And we got into it with each other. But the effective communication was understanding each other even in the midst of the turmoil. You have to be able to know a person to understand, like, who we are is bigger than the conflict. That's effective communication. Mm-hmm. Because something about the situation has to draw you back in and say, hey, that ain't what we doing. And we both did that at the same time. And even when we didn't do it at the same time, before you left, we were good. It was kissing, it was hugging, it was laughing, it was sending you on your way. It was making sure I was good. It was all of that. So that's what that's about. It's gonna be that. That's inevitable for you to not have differences with the person that you care for. That's inevitable. You cannot miss that. But it's how, when those situations happen, how you choose to respond in the moment. We do that well. We got into it. Easter. Bitch, I was mad at you. I said the first line already, but it was bigger than that. When I seen a difference in how you were and how you responded. And even Red seen a difference. And he looked at me and said, be nice. He said that. Be nice. I said, I don't give a fuck. I was mad. But when you spoke about what was going on, your voice changed. And it allowed me to receive it differently. So I knew that.
And you instantly got it together.
It was something different about you. Yeah. I knew something was different. So that's the communication. It's not about me being neck and neck with you and trying to get my point across. I know how to take the back seat when it's time for me to take the
Yeah,
back
and
seat.
it's also about taking the back seat. And bitch, just because I'm in the back seat, can't nobody else get in the front seat. Because what that man said, which I nothing.
Period.
What
but,
he said.
But bitch, I'll put you in the back seat.
Yeah, no, I'm
'Cause
talking. No,
I'm
you can
just
put me
saying,
in the
no,
back seat, but can't nobody else
I
get in the
already know,
front
but I'll
seat
put
when
you
I'm in the back seat.
Because even when she drive horribly.
No. We gonna say this.
We saying horribly.
It don't fucking matter.
You drive
bitch.
horribly.
Even if I drive.
Can I hit your
No, you no.
I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to let you do it because you want to. No, I want to know.
No,
I got some America.
I'm saying no matter. Our communication is so motherfucking like we know what the fuck going on, bitch. Even if I put you in the back seat, can't nobody else get up here. I put her in the back seat, bitch. That I mean, you could get up here, hoe. What are you talking about? I put him in the back seat. You can't get up here. What that man said.
But let me say this: if the front seat is empty, this goes back to logic. You can't say that you could put somebody in the front seat if you ain't gonna be there and the front seat is empty. So just because you put them there, you better make sure you there. Because if they're giving me something that's just like, if you my woman.
We ain't talking about that.
No. I ain't going deep. Listen to me.
You going too deep.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about backseat, front seat. If you my woman and I don't know where I'm going and you're in the front seat and you're trying to give me directions and you also don't know where we're going, but the person in the back seat knows the exact directions, I'm going to listen.
I'm gonna let you get there.
You gonna
fuck them.
So get your bitch ass in the back seat, hoe, because you ain't giving me the right direction.
No. What I'm saying, fuck them, bitch. I'm gonna put you in the back seat and can't nobody. I'm gonna let you figure it out while you back there, and I got it until you get it together. Ain't nobody.
You ain't
else
even
coming.
got it together. You can't help the nigga who drive, and you on the passenger side.
You're going too left. I'm over here on the right,
no,
bitch.
You gonna have to get it to. Hey, you gonna have to go to your homegirl and say, bitch,
my
text me.
Different.
Text me what you want me to tell my nigga. You said what?
Unless it's unless you're okay with it.
Okay with what?
Me putting somebody else in the front seat.
I'm okay with that because baby, you will never go nowhere. But what I love the most,
arrogance.
What I love the most,
I'm going somewhere.
I love the most is when my person don't know.
We ain't talking about my person. You going
the front seat.
We talking about brother and sister right now.
You would be my person. We're speaking in general.
We ain't know what a person. We talking about brother and sister.
Brother if you my motherfucking sister.
No, you going too far left. What I'm saying is
she don't understand.
Yeah, I don't. What I'm saying is, bitch, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I could curse you out, Lord, and motherfucking dirt. You could curse me out, Lord, and motherfucking dirt, but nobody else better not get in our motherfucking business.
Okay, I get that.
That's where I'm at. I don't know where you at.
Logic.
Bitch, I'm talking now.
Okay, so you weren't talking about logic. Because we was talking about
you talk about logic. I'm talking about
we
this
had
question on this motherfucking
we had dissected way more than that. Let me get my take and we gonna end that.
That's your problem. This is not about you right now. This is about your guest.
We speaking about overall logic.
Fuck overall.
This ain't about me and you. This about the people.
What's the conversation we had before we got on this motherfucking seat?
About logic.
No, it's about Donovan. Hush your motherfucking ass up and let it be about your guest.
Let me put my glasses.
Fix your motherfucking scarf. Sip your motherfucking yak.
I ain't got
Put them glasses on, bitch.
That's all
right. Okay, next question.
I ain't never had a hotel.
Hush your lips. Next question.
Give me some better questions because yours are so logical.
These ain't logical. This is real.
It's easy.
Shared interests and values.
It's logical.
Pussy.
Exactly.
Bitch.
Big one.
Strength and loyalty. Let's talk about that.
Okay, we can talk about that. What you want to talk about? How you want to
talk about strength and
you
loyalty.
lead the way and keep your motherfucking pull your mic down and stop hitting it so hard. Ghetto ass hoe.
Buns Ford. This is a blooper.
It ain't no blooper. They gonna see all this shit.
Nah, bitch, you gonna post the real shit.
They gonna see all this.
Post the
they already know I dropped out in the 8th grade, so I don't read well, so it don't matter. And I'm just say that's my sister. That's why.
Bonds formed through choice can be particularly strong and marked by loyalty.
All this shit is
Members
the same.
often this what the fuck.
It's the same. Give
this the subscription.
So put that down.
Me. Okay, well we gonna spend it.
I ain't say nothing about that subscription.
Bitch,
You said you paid $39.99 for a year subscription of ChatGPT, and I
and
said,
he
bitch,
paid
you
$20
lying.
a month.
$20 a month.
I got a promotion deal.
That's why all her shit sound the same.
Shut up, bitch.
Exactly. Put that phone down and ask me a real question, ho.
Shut your lips.
Exactly. She don't want to ask me ChatGPT.
What's the difference between my strength and loyalty compared to a motherfucker that ain't your motherfucking real blood brother or sister? Strength or loyalty?
What you've shown. That's the difference.
Why? Because we bonded by what?
It ain't. Say it again. What's the question?
We're bonded by
Put
what?
your face in the motherfucking...
We're bonded by what? Loyalty or love? Love is instilled in us.
Let me answer the
Loyalty
question.
Loyalty is what's
Are you gonna let
taught
me
us,
answer?
right?
Are you gonna let me answer?
Answer that bitch.
Because it's many days that I don't love you. But I love you. Love would never go nowhere.
Am I hard to love?
No. What I'm saying, where it'll be days where I wouldn't, based off of actions or whatever.
It's never, no, let me stop you there. It's never a day that I don't love you.
That ain't what I mean.
Even mad. No, you just said that.
Wait,
days you don't love me just because you're upset with me or my actions or made you mad or angry. Do you still love me because you don't love me because you mad at me?
Can I finish?
Let it out.
I was trying to. You interrupted. Human nature. This is my logic, to be frank. Human nature. I could love you to death, and you could do something in that moment that makes me not see you in that same way. It doesn't take away the love that I have, but in that moment.
You said, admit that you misworded that.
Okay,
it's many days that I don't love you. It's never a day that I don't. Do you piss me off? Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's not what I meant.
But it's never a day that I don't love you.
Okay, so you're right. That I didn't mean that. I mean that it's going to be days where
I don't like you, not love you. Cause I can't stand your ass, but I love you.
No, I'm not that. It's gonna be days that I don't love you.
You're fucked up.
It ain't that the love is not there. It's just something for that moment. It took it away.
You cannot not love a person. Like, you can't do that.
How not?
You're fucked up. You need therapy.
But you wanna go there?
We gonna go there.
Okay.
Cause there's never a day that I don't love you. I don't give a fuck. And that's what we're gonna disconnect.
You could have.
That's what we're gonna disconnect.
No, you could have this logic for your brother. But you can't have a logic for a nigga who can lay next to you.
It does not matter.
He owes you more than me. He gives you more than I can ever give you.
If I love you, I love you. It's never a day that I don't not love you. I don't give a fuck. I could be mad at you. I could be pissed off at you. And that's what we're going to agree to disagree at. I don't give a fuck. It's never a day that I don't love you. Can I be mad at you? Can I dislike you? Can I want to punch you in your fucking face? Yes, it's certain things that I won't do to you because I fucking love you.
We were speaking.
Prime example. No. Let me finish. You the talking.
We were speaking about loyalty.
No. We talking about loyalty. Okay, so we're talking about loyalty.
It was two things.
No. We're talking about loyalty.
You ain't gonna win.
About it. No. That's your problem.
You are not gonna win this.
Hush your mouth and let somebody else speak. That's where you fucked up at. What I'm saying is, it does not matter. It does not matter. I don't give a fuck how mad you make me. If I love you, you can't do no motherfucking wrong. Yes, you could do wrong. I'm saying that not in a literary sense, but what I'm saying is, if I love you, I love you. I could love you to death and never talk to you again. That does not take away that I don't love you. Because I'm not talking to you don't mean I don't love you. Just because I'm not talking to you doesn't take away that I want what's best for you. Because I'm not talking to you does not mean that I don't want your picture to be beautiful even though I'm not in it, because I love you. I want your picture to be beautiful. I don't give a fuck how mad I am at you. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you did to me. If I love you, I love you. That's an inevitable feeling.
Okay.
It's never a day that I don't love you. Is it days that you piss me the fuck off? Fuck you. You piss me off. Fuck him. But I love you. And it's certain things that I wouldn't do because I love you, because I'm loyal to you and because I love you.
Okay.
Love and loyalty is two totally different things.
Right.
Completely different. Realistically, I'd rather a motherfucker be loyal to me than love me.
That's the point I want to prove.
Loyal.
That's what I want to prove here.
But it's okay to love someone and be loyal to one at the same time, and that's the right way to go.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, based off my logic.
Okay,
Since
your
you
logic.
want to talk about
yes.
logic.
Okay, can I speak my piece?
Let's talk your piece.
So, this question was based off of loyalty and love. So, this is where I feel like the disconnect comes from when it comes from love and loyalty. Because for me, you can love me, but if you're disloyal to me, it changes the way that I feel you love me. So the way that I love you now changes. But if you're loyal to me, your love is still going to be the same.
Depending on how you define loyalty.
Loyalty is one thing. You can't define. You can define it however you want. That goes back to logic. You can define loyalty. Loyalty is what the fuck it says.
This episode needs
it's
to be
nothing
logical.
more than that.
This episode needs to be called logic.
Okay, so going back to that, logic is set in stone of what loyalty is set in stone in what loyalty is. That goes to somebody said this on an episode about dogs. You could whoop your dog, you could be mean to your dog, whatever. Your dog is always going to love you because of the loyalty that your dog has. You could beat your dog. I seen people do some crazy shit and they dogs still run up to them, wag their tail and all that. That's because of the loyalty, the love factor. Because if they was able to feel that, then they would know that that's not love. So if somebody gives me something, I'm sorry.
I gotta make sure this girl at my house.
Nah, that ain't what you making sure.
No, I swear to God, I'm finna check Nautical location because she's supposed to be going.
Yeah, but okay.
Hold on, pause it. We're gonna snip and clip this out.
We pausing because she checking on her man, woman, hand, man.
I'm checking on locations.
I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Look at this. These bitches.
You gotta talk in the mic, ho.
These bitches is swole.
I'm gonna tell them what really happened.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm little New York.
Who?
New York.
What she did? I'm still in the house.
Come on, brother. Come on.
No.
These bitches is tight.
So we finna end this episode, and I'm sorry that we have to end it so suddenly.
We've been
talking for a long time, but she's feeling a certain type of way about the fuck. What the fuck we talking about? And she want to take her motherfucking heels off.
Cause they hurt. Bitch, my circulation is gone now. These is fat cankles. Put your
How do I normally close my statements out? Cause this
ain't a normal episode.
It is normal because she ain't talking to me no more.
You a bitch ass
and she want to motherfucking talk.
This ain't a normal episode. This is Kiara and Donovan talk. This is us on the motherfucking regular. This is real authentic, real motherfucking shit. What's your motherfucking logo? Beneath the motherfucking surface, we under the motherfucking skin. Yeah, this is real authentic, real life ass motherfucking shit.
I don't like that.
Ain't no motherfucking.
Let me tell y'all something out here though. When it comes to my motherfucking sister, for the record.
Ain't nobody gonna play with me.
Any one of you, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think I am, how much money y'all got. Whatever. When I see you moving around, bitch, I'm gonna let her know that ain't the man. So you always you can feel like you coming through her, but she comes through me, respectfully, not for approval, not for validation, not for none of that, just for a sane mind. So you niggas don't get nothing past me, none of you. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, what kind of car you drive, what your motherfucking background is, how you could. I ain't gonna get too deep. But it's a standard over here. And until she learns that standard, she's gonna always fight me. Because I don't fuck with fuck niggas like she allows the fuck niggas. And I ain't saying she allows, but we gonna elevate that a little bit because she what Jennifer Lewis said. Anything else you wanna talk about?
This is beneath the surface.
Your motherfucking bottom of your feet is clean.
Yeah, bitch. This is beneath This is beneath the surface. That is Donovan Sykes. I'm just Kiara. Like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you so much for doing this with me. This was for you to be vulnerable in front of the world for me, because I know it's only for me. Cause you wouldn't have
because
done
I'll
it.
punch this bitch in the nose. I don't get like this.
She already know. Let me tell you what type of nigga I am. Even though she's my sister, if she going to jail.
That bitch say go call the police on me.
And you gonna sit there and think about it, and you will never do it again. I'm solution based. Yeah, smoke that hookah, cause they ain't gonna give that to you there. All
Come
you
on.
We done.
We done.
All right. So I'm trying to think how I'm gonna close it.
You gonna edit it anyway?
Ain't no editing.
You gonna edit
I'm
this
not
shit?
editing nothing.
Bitch, we got about 4 hours.
I ain't editing.
You gonna edit
you.
this shit?
They wanted to see you. Step into the light, Caroline. Exactly. But that concludes this episode on Beneath the Surface. Stay tuned. I kind of want to get a little bit more. What was that saying?
This is part 1. Well,
This ain't no part 1.
Bitch, I'm
we
coming
done.
back.
I ain't fucking with you no more.
He got me fucked up.
I ain't fucking with her no more.
That's what he thinks.
She don't do good.
I got a motherfucking key.
Okay, noted.
Bitch, I'm coming.
Never tell your right hand what your left hand is doing. She said she got a key. Locks will change tomorrow. You see?
Bitch, I'm coming through the window.
Jail. I don't do that. I don't do all that rah-rah shit. Jail. You want to come? I'm camera there.
This
camera
bitch
there,
too
camera
strict
there.
for me.
It ain't strict, baby. It's logic.
I gotta get up on.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Make sure you get this.
Walk out, girl. Walk out. Let them see that shit.
Make sure you hold on. Wait. Let me. This the right side right here. Hold
That's
on.
the right side.
I can't walk into the wall. Hold on.
Y'all can't really hear her because she ain't by her mic, but I'm over here. I'm gonna take your time. You supposed to come back.
Come on, hold
We
on.
can walk slow.
Hold on. We're gonna fix it. Hold on.
I'm trying to get my
say
sister a
something
good
nice so I can
man.
get up and walk.
Hold on, let me see.
So this is the end of this episode. I'm gonna let him do his closing. This was Kiara and Donovan Talk, your favorite duo. Hashtag I love you, brother.
I love you too. We gonna give it up to the phenomenal, the infamous Miss Kiara Jackson. Can you give the people a little peep show?
Yes, I can.
You know what we do? We be selling them bodies. I ain't gonna put that in there. I love y'all. Bye.